Hey, it's Soul with your helpful reminders of what is going on in Warcraft this week. You can help support the channel with lavish compliments, or you can like the video and subscribe for more content. And then the compliments, whatever floats your boat. First off, some hotfixes. This one's a doozy, but starting this week, the time-walking version of the Mage Tower will be up permanently. I'm totally surprised, like no one has asked for this. Now that we can take advantage of its availability, I advise folks who tried and struggled with the challenge back in December maybe take the time to optimize their gear to get a bit of an extra push. It's not going to trivialize the encounters, but it'll allow for more mistakes and hopefully shorter phases. You can expect big crafting to try and capitalize on the early excitement with expensive consumables, gems, and enchants. It might be a good idea to wait for prices to go down, but maybe not too far down, because then the crafters will be less interested in putting in the efforts to make these items available. Rewards from the Mage Tower include a transmog set per class, the Spell Tome mount for completing the 7 unique challenges, and the Tower Overwhelming Feat of Strength for completing the challenge for every class and spec combination. Back to Shadowlands specific content, a hot new item was introduced to the rep vendor over in Haven. The Bag of Explored Souls is a bind-on pickup item that costs 3,000 Cosmic Flux. In it is enough Soul Cinders and Ash to create a rank 7 legendary, which means if you have 5,000 Flux total, you can make a rank 7. You just need the rank 7 base piece, 3,000 Flux for the Bag of Soul stuff, 2,000 Flux for the actual crafting, and maybe those missives if applicable. The bag requires Honored Reputation to get, so in case you're on an alt, well, you can use your main to pretty much trade Flux for Ash and Cinders to trade. Keep in mind though that there is a small tax for trading these currencies. On top of that though, the Ash and Cinder drop rates from Torghast have also gone up by a lot. Getting the crafting materials for base pieces has become a little bit easier too, with numerous resources having their drop rates increased. It's a new week, so, get Quest for Renown and switch to Venthyr if you need, then off to Zereth Mortis for the routine of the week. Grab up all the questies, whip out Pogo Purge Land, open quest and slaughter every creature that you can. Once you're done, return to all your candle-headed friends, then off to farm for Anima cause there is no f***ing end. Done. For better or worse, this week is going to be big on lore reveals. The final chapter of the 9.2 questline Judgment is expected to drop this week. Meanwhile, the Sylvanas book, aka premium paid lore content outside the game, officially releases on the 29th, although copies are already out in the wild. This might be the last chance we get to see our hopes and dreams fulfilled with a Sylvanas and the Thanos love scene. Personally, my hopes are that she exits the story with some finality as opposed to the likes of Illidan, whose story is being put on a shelf, so to speak. The PvP brawl announced this coming week is Deep 6, where 5 players, including you, fight 6 players in a pretty unfair match. Oh, hey, dude, wait, now your team's down to 4? Come on! Arena skirmishes are also going on, but really you probably just want to run solo queue. Over in Mythic Plus World, the expected affixes are Tyrannical, Spiteful, and Necrotic. Yay, I guess, because this actually might be a pretty good week. Tyrannical is just tyrannical, with all the fun that comes from that. Spiteful and Necrotic might be a little bit hectic. Tanks are going to be like, OMG, run away, while fighting mobs, while melee DPS are going to be like, OMG, run away as mobs die. The encrypted affix might play into this in an interesting way though. Taking out the Woe Drifter first and killing that mob will give players a big movement speed and damage reduction buff for a while, which pretty much negates Necrotic for tanks and makes dodging spiteful mobs way easier. The race to World First is over, with Echo having a decisive and well-earned first kill of the Jailer. As of this recording at least, we've yet to see a second kill, but as soon as we see a few more, we're bound to see a round of tuning and nerfs to chip away at the numerous walls of the raid. I mentioned that we'll be hearing a lot of lore and story reactions, but we can probably expect another 9.25 build this week. Last week we got a taste of what's to come, notably story developments back on Azeroth. We've seen quests for the Blood Elves and Dark Iron Doors, which is great, but another way to look at it is, well, I would love to see more perspectives from the remaining races, like how are the likes of the Mag'har and the Mechanomes been responding to events on Azeroth while the champions were away in the Shadowlands. There is lots of potential story to cover with the other races, although I won't be surprised if a lot of them were left out. But I am excited to learn more and share the news with you. Once again, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Join us for some Coffee with Soul. It happens Tuesday through Thursday starting at 8:30 a.m. Pacific, although this week's schedule is bound to be disrupted by the Sylvanas book release. Just follow us over on Twitch so you know when we're live. Thanks for coming, folks. I'll see you for the next thing, but until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.